Okay, this is the question video. I'm just setting everything up. I'm gonna skip the ones that told me I was wrong about what I said about the needing more coupons than product, because I said in the last video, now I understand you need to have the same amount of coupons as you do products at Walgreens and not more, which is what I thought. So thank you to every single person that said that, because honestly, Walgreens is just fun. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Everyone's telling me that I was wrong, but not in a mean way. They were just, you're teaching me, and I appreciate that. Yep. This is all about the Walgreens coupons. Okay, so somebody said, Cheyenne Muma says you could have used the $10 in points because points can pay for tax at Walgreens. I didn't know that. So as long as it's $10 after tax, you can use it. And you only need the extra items when you're using a manufacturer coupon and register rewards, right? And one last thing, save up the points, because the more you have, the better. 18,000 points equals $20. 30,000 points equals $35. And 40,000 points equals $50. What? That is tremendous. 40,000 points equals $50. That is $10 for free. Wow. Thank you. Sherry Copeland says, watch the expiration dates on Register Rewards. What are the expiration dates on Register Rewards? I never even looked at that. Let me just see. I just got these today. So today is what? Today's the 23rd, and this expires on the 9th. Okay, so they give you a couple of weeks. That's good to know, though. Nini Girl Savings. That's what I don't like about Walgreens. They make it complicated. Okay, so Nini, you don't have to have one more item than coupons. I made a mistake. Let me just make this clear. You need to have the same amount of items at Walgreens. Then you have manufacturer coupons plus your register rewards. Your store coupons do not count as coupons. So I made a mistake in my last video, and I put some text there to try to clarify that, but I just want to say it out loud. The only things that count are the actual coupons and the register reward. So this isn't a register reward, but this plus this is 2. So I would be able to buy 2 items with a register reward and a coupon. If I had 2 register rewards and a coupon, I would need 3 items. I mean, you can buy 3 items if you had that. The store coupons do not count towards that whole equation. So I was wrong about that. I'm skipping the ones that are saying that, because a lot of people were gracious enough to tell me that, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes you can also double dip on points on Saturday when they activate their sales early, says Coupon Carol. And I didn't know that they activate their sales early sometimes. So that's really interesting to know. Thank you for that. I'm going to be watching out on their circulars now for that, because, for example, I had a Lysol coupon that expired yesterday, and I was like, too bad it expired yesterday. Otherwise, I could have used it for today. And if they start their sales on Saturday, that would have been awesome. So thank you for that. A lot of people try to avoid Walgreens. This is pretty funny. The in-ad coupons, okay. Yep. Yep. So everyone's definitely saying that I was wrong, and I appreciate you for clarifying that. Now we're up to CVS. So, so AriaNut14 says, I heard that some couponers get a new card from CVS at the beginning of the year every year, and it wipes their slate clean and starts the good coupons rolling again. Whoa, you just blew my mind right there. I have never done that. I've had the same CVS card since the beginning of time, and that sort of makes sense, because they probably look at me as like a problem. Like, I'm like Neo in Matrix. Like, I like broke the system, and if I get a new card every year, then maybe they won't like be on to me. I like this. I like what you're saying. That's really interesting. I might do that January 1 because I'm like one of those people. I like to see what I save at the end of the year. Medina, I don't know how you manage to be as busy a mom as you and look so put together. This is my my Sunday videos. I feel bad for everybody who watches my Sunday videos. So how do you get your family organized a coupon game? My question is the shopkeeper binder. Is it easy to carry around in your handbag? I do not take this with me. This does not come with me. This stays here. I like to keep all my coupons on me in case I pass up a good unadvertised deal. That's so smart. This doesn't come with me. I mean, look at how big it is. That was my Walgreens thing. This is pretty big. So if you have I have like a little Louis Vuitton bag. This would have never fit in it. You would need a big tote bag if you want to carry this around with you. I don't know. You would need a pretty big bag to take this with you if you wanted to do it. But what I like to do is I have these little folders, and I have them for each store that I go to. So, like, this is my CVS one, and I have all my coupons that have printed from the kiosk. I keep the ones that are unexpired, and I keep my my extra care bucks in here, and I keep my card in here. And so when I have to go, I put my new coupons on Sunday, everything that I'm bringing, my paper, whatever I need. This is my CVS one, and this is my Walgreens one, and I put these two in my bag. But I don't take my binder with me. So if you have a tote, I mean, that solves the problem. And I think it's mesh, like it's fabric. So even if you sort of like rough it up, it's a pretty good binder. I wouldn't be afraid to sort of toss it around. And like I said, the inside of this binder, I'm just going to open it up again. The inside of this binder, they all have these buttons. So, I mean, this is how I sort it out. I have like my medicine, and then I have like cleaning supplies and whatnot. And even if I turn this upside down, like nothing is coming out. So that's why I like this binder, because God forbid it falls on the floor and nothing falls out. And because that has happened to me before, and like life stops and ends when all the coupons splatter after you've just organized them. That solves that problem for me. Okay. So thanks for your response. It totally stinks not getting some coupons, but I guess I'll have to deal. Love all your videos. You're the main reason I have started couponing. Yay, Kayla. That is so awesome. Jenny Motley, I hoard my Walgreens balance rewards because 40,000 points equals $50. Blew my mind. Been couponing at Walgreens for a month, and this weekend was the second time I've made the 40,000 goal. Wow, that's amazing. Excited to use them next week. That's great. Okay, and then Frank says, this is my hubby YouTube pay, but I use it. You helped me a lot with my trips to CVS. Thank you. If you could help me more at Walgreens than CVS, that would be great. I'm trying. I'm really trying, guys. Okay, so Stacey M, you're such a trooper. Good idea on 2 transactions. Okay, yeah, I know. I hate doing 2 transactions, but sometimes you just have to do it. Yeah, so you had a $5 off coupon of Culturelle Kids last week. I looked, I didn't have one, and I saw a couple people had that online. And okay, so Stacy had a moneymaker last week for that Culturelle product. That's amazing. Plus $1 off supplement. Holy moly! So she got $6 back for that deal. That is amazing. Wow. And then McShelly Bean says, someone else asked on the Q&A video a question I was going to ask about getting paid to vlog. I didn't want to ask because I figured it would be too big a question. You mentioned social networking, getting your Twitter followers up. Any advice on the best way to go about that? Okay, so hope you feel better. Thank you. I do feel better. I was just really sick last week. Love your videos. They make my day. Okay, so videos on how to get your Twitter followers up. Advice on how to get your Twitter followers up. Share other people's content. Engage a lot with other people. Like just be on Twitter all the time. And if you are a blogger, like so you said you have a special needs child, so I'm assuming that's going to be your platform. That's going to be what your blog is about. I would share. I would be sure that I would share a lot of information from credible sources from on your stream. So a lot of people will look to you as a resource. For me, on my Twitter, I usually do a lot of fashion. So this is funny because on YouTube, I'm talking about couponing, but I don't post these videos on my regular blog. On my regular blog, I do a lot of other stuff. So my Twitter feed is connected to my blog, and I do a lot of like fashion and beauty and travel, and so I always make sure that I tweet out stuff from, bigger sources than me. So the Huffington Post and Style Magazine and People Magazine and Harper's Bazaar and things like that, because I know that's what people want to read. And I know if people are following me, and they see that I am not just promoting myself 24 hours a day, and I'm actually pushing out interesting information that I find interesting, hopefully they will too, then maybe they'll retweet what I'm sending out, and that's sort of how you play that game. And my best advice is just to start. I mean, my husband is just getting into Twitter too. I mean, he's had an account, but this is the last couple of weeks he's been sort of like really diving into it. And he's been like following people and engaging more, and he went up like 2,000 followers in 2 weeks. And it's all about just sort of like being online and being in it and talking and engaging and like following people. You got to follow people. Like, people aren't going to know you're there unless you let them know you're there. So that is it. That's not really coupon related, but it was a question, so I answered it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to everybody who helped me out with the Walgreens problem that I had last week. But that's it. Until next week. Bye.